Okay, so here is a fine example of fake beggars right next to Beach Liquor Store at Publix. And see that big long thing in the bag? That's a bottle of whiskey the guy just bought. And he's drinking off of it. And waiting for people to come by to give them money. So they want to get real close to the liquor store so they'd be able to hoof it on over there and buy some liquor with your donations. Like I say before, real poor are not out there begging, and they're pushing a cart and stuff. See how clean these guys' clothes are, and look at this guy's tennis shoes over here, because they're really white. And so it's really a shame. There's 3 of them over there now. It's a total shame. So let's see if anybody goes by. Look at them. You see, whip that bottle out. So they're sharing that big bottle of whiskey. Charming. Yeah, some friends of mine down in Tampa area. Her guy says, I always look at their tennis shoes so I could tell if they're really homeless or not. And that's pretty true. You can look at the wear on their shoes, and you can look at what they're wearing. There was some the other night, Christmas night, and the guy had like $250 tennis shoes on. Yeah, they were immaculate clean. So they didn't get those at any secondhand store, but they'll just sit there and wait, looking like bums, to see if people will give them money, which they will. Some of these guys make $500 a day from your money. It's horrible. We had a homeless person down the street the other night in the cold weather. The last 2 nights, well, the last 3 nights, 2 of them were 26 degrees. Last night was about 39 in Destin. If you're out in Mossy Head, it's about 10 degrees colder. And so it's really tough if you're not in a car and you're on the street and you're true homeless. It's just, you just can't stay warm enough. Even if you're in a sleeping bag, it's just, you just can't stay warm enough. And I mean, it takes your breath away. So, even if you're boondocking, nomading in the car, you gotta crack a window. And so you're pretty much as cold as being in the outside, except you don't get the wind. But, yeah, shameful, shameful, shameful. So, and these guys could be like your neighbor doing this. I've seen that too. I just don't know. You know, money's tight for me right now too, but I just don't think I could go out there and put a sign up and beg for money. I just don't think I could do it. In my situation, there's hundreds more just like me here in the Fort Walton area. It's really sad. Whether we paid rent or not, we got affected because the market went up so high in the last 3 months. So, it's pitiful. But anyway, So last night, I was driving into Destin to go to the Walmart, coming from Fort Walton, and the speed limit's 35 miles an hour, and some joker gets up behind me right near the Walmart when I'm getting ready to turn left. I hadn't quite got to the left turn lane just yet, and there's traffic and everybody's going 35, but this clown is riding my butt, flicking the flashers like continuously, like they're trying to pass me or something. It's like, really? So just kept it up, and those lights were so bright they started blinding me, and there was no way for me to move over to another lane or anything. There was other people there, and I hit the brake. I touched the brake, and this guy freaking slams on the brake. And it's like, well, you're an idiot, you know? And so, then they decide they're all pissed off when they can get a chance. They get over in another lane. And people are like backing off because this person is just creepy. I mean, they had to flip those lights like 40 times on me right before I got to the turn lane. And in like 1/4 of a mile. And, so I turned my signal and go into the turn lane, and they decided they were gonna go around me real fast and slam on the brake, but I went in the turn lane. So that just scares the people that are behind them. They're just acting like fool. But yeah, watch the speed limit in Destin. It is 35 miles an hour. People are just going wacko right now. They're horrible in the stores. I saw a lady today at Dollar Tree. I went in to get a beverage, and she goes up to the door and uses her shirt to open the door, but she has no face mask. So it's kind of like, why bother? Because now it's on your shirt. You know what I mean? It stays on plastic 2 weeks, and if you've got any polyester in your clothes, it's going to stay on there a while. So you're going to track it back into your car and touch it and everything else. So why would you use your shirt to open the door but not use a face mask? I just don't get it. So, I don't know. But it's a good looking truck, but it's a Ford. Pretty day today. Yay. We're at like 60 degrees right now this minute. Thank God. And it's going to be just a touch warmer for about the next 4 or 5 days unless another cold front comes in. So, you'll never believe I actually changed into shorts just a little bit ago. Yep. So, I'm getting ready to probably go by the gym and get a shower. It was too cold the last couple days because it takes forever to get my hair dry. So I'll probably go over to the gym and get a shower real quick. I've got to get to the storages and work on those some more. And I've got to put some fluids in my car. I'm hoping my power steering didn't get damaged in the freezing weather. It's acting a bit odd using fluid all of a sudden. So, but there's a ton of people here. Most of them are moving here because of the lockdown states. They just threw up their hands and decided they were coming here, which ruins us because it kills our rental property and everything else. It really hurts. So, yeah. But they figure if they come to Florida, it'll be freedom. But I got news that in Florida, if you're going to move and you're on unemployment, good luck, because the highest paid unemployment in Florida is $275, and not everybody gets that. So, yeah. So you choose. And as far as the stimulus thing's going right now, Trump is putting a push on it. He's holding his poker hand. And he's still sending and calling them to the Senate and telling them you need to cut loose a $2,000 check or better. So they've got a meeting scheduled for Monday. and we'll see what happens there. Otherwise, he'll probably wait it out till they get the new Senate in, the new Congress and Senate in, because they're going in pretty soon here. But he's just not in for giving out all that money to a bunch of other junk. It's not the American people. He's just not going for it. And I'm glad. Biden doesn't like it either. So you got two presidents that don't like what's going on. So that's fact. But anyway, it looks like there's not many people donating, probably because my vehicle's blocking them a little bit, maybe. Killing their business. It's so pretty right now. It's sunny and pretty right now. I listed a few more items online and for sale. So trying to get that going. But the pay is just not as good as other sites. I'm trying to get back on Amazon right now. It would be perfect right now. But I haven't been on there in years and years. Probably 10 years or better. So, I hope you guys have a really great day. And do yourself and a friend a favor. Wear a mask. And practice the 6-foot rule at all times. Because the life you save may not just be your own. So, let's do that. And love everybody. And do something kind for a stranger, okay? Hope you guys have a really great day. Love to you.